One day, something strange happens. You wake up and realize how fast time has moved. It feels like just a few years ago you were starting your career, saving a little money, trying to figure life out. But suddenly, you look at your age, and the number is 45. And a quiet question appears in your mind. Not loudly, not dramatically, just quietly. Am I already too late to prepare for retirement? Because retirement used to feel like something far away, something older people worried about, something you would think about later. But now, later is starting to feel like soon. And if you've ever had that thought, you're not alone. Millions of people reach their 40s and suddenly ask the same question. Did I start too late? And more importantly, can I still catch up? But the strange truth about retirement is something most people never realize. Because retirement planning is not really about age, it's about something else, something much more powerful. Most people believe retirement success depends on one thing: starting early. And yes, starting early does help. If you start investing at 25, compound interest has decades to work. That part is true. But something interesting happens in real life. Many people who start investing early still struggle to retire comfortably. And at the same time, some people who start later still manage to build enough wealth. How is that possible? Because retirement is not controlled by one variable. It's controlled by three. And the most important one is rarely talked about. It's not age. It's not investment returns. It's something much simpler. The gap between what you earn and what you spend. In other words, your savings rate. And this single number changes everything. Let's imagine two people, Daniel and Maria. Both earn about the same income. Both live in the same city. Both want financial security one day. But they start thinking about retirement at very different times. Daniel starts investing early, at age 25. Everyone tells him that's the smart thing to do. So he puts away a little money every year, about 5% of his income. And every few years, his salary increases, which is great. But something else happens too. His lifestyle grows. A bigger apartment, a nicer car, more travel, better restaurants. So even though Daniel started early, his savings rate stays small, around 5%. Now let's look at Maria. Maria doesn't start investing at 25. Life is busy. Career, family, bills. Retirement just isn't something she thinks about yet. Then one day, she turns 45. And the same question appears. Am I too late? But instead of panicking, Maria makes a simple decision. She changes her financial structure. She starts saving 30% of her income. She simplifies her lifestyle. She invests consistently. And something surprising begins to happen. Even though Maria started later, her money begins growing much faster than Daniel's. Why? Because the amount being invested is dramatically larger. To understand why this matters, let's look at simple numbers. Imagine two people earning $80,000 per year. Person A saves 5%. That's about $4,000 annually. Person B saves 30%. That's $24,000 annually. Now assume both invest their money and earn an average return over time. After 10 years, Person A might accumulate around $50,000 to $60,000. But Person B? Person B might accumulate over $300,000. And this difference keeps growing. Because investing isn't just about time, it's also about volume. How much capital is actually working for you? And this is the hidden pattern most people miss. We focus so much on starting early that we forget something more powerful: saving more. If someone saves aggressively later in life, their wealth can grow surprisingly quickly. Not because they discovered a magic investment, but because they changed the structure of their finances. Income, spending, saving, investing. Those four pieces create the system. And when the system changes, the results change. But the real reason retirement planning feels confusing is psychological, not mathematical. Because money decisions are rarely just about numbers. They're about behavior, lifestyle, and habits. Many people slowly increase their spending as their income grows. A small upgrade here, a nicer experience there. Nothing dramatic, just gradual improvement. And over time, those improvements become expectations. What once felt like luxury now feels normal. And this process has a name: lifestyle inflation. The more you earn, the more your lifestyle expands, which quietly reduces the gap between income and spending. And that gap is the engine of wealth. Without that gap, investing has very little fuel. This is why some high earners still feel financially stuck, and why some moderate earners quietly build wealth. Because wealth isn't determined by how much money flows into your life. It's determined by how much stays. So here's the principle most people eventually discover. Retirement success is not determined by age. It's determined by three numbers: your savings rate, your investment growth, and your spending lifestyle. Age matters, but it's only one part of the equation. Someone who saves aggressively in their 40s can still build substantial wealth, especially if they maintain that structure for the next 20 years. Because retirement is not a single moment. It's a financial runway. The more you save and invest, the longer that runway becomes. Which means the real question isn't, did I start too late? The real question is, what structure will I follow from today forward? Because the past is fixed, but your financial system from this moment on is still completely changeable. So if you've reached your 40s and suddenly started thinking about retirement, you're not behind. You're simply becoming aware. Many people arrive at this realization around the same stage of life, not because they failed, but because life was busy. Careers, families, responsibilities. And the good news is, retirement isn't controlled by the past. It's controlled by what you do next, the structure you choose, the habits you build, and the gap you protect between what you earn and what you spend. Because in the end, retirement isn't really about age. It's about how intentionally you build your future from today forward.